you see these 9 dots right here? And then, sorry, I have, your faces are covering it, so I had to.
I'm going to move us over to this side. There we go.
Okay. So you go right here to Google Slides. And you just open that up. And then, so these ones right here are different ones that I created. And also, I'll tell you guys a little bit later, there's also 2 kind of new Facebook groups that have popped up recently. And there are teachers from all across the country who are creating these and sharing them for people to use. So
you can also, Jackie, just to interrupt you, I was on Teacher Pay Teacher last night looking for stuff to buy for my primary so then I can start printing out stuff for teachers on like COVID stuff, like signs for your classroom and things. And there are teachers that are making these and selling them. So for like $1 to have the license. Like there's one, Jack Hartman has made like 6 hit songs to go along with like social distancing and things like that. So I bought the Jack Hartman Google Classroom slide for the 6 songs that I'll then share with all my teachers. So none of you have to buy it, but
well, check out those Facebook groups before you buy anything else because these teachers are sharing them for free.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is. So, like actually this is one that I got, the Clifford one, from that Facebook group, and then I just changed it to make it more like how I wanted it. This is one I made a virtual field trip to the aquarium. So these are different stories. This is a video how to draw a dolphin. If you click on each of these animals, it will take you to a video teaching you about these different ocean animals and so on. So you could do a lot with it. I did a field trip to Disney World down here. And then I also did the 2 different water parks at Disney. That was our last week of school fun. But for instruction, I'll show you how to get started. You just click this plus right here to start a new one. And you want to click on those text boxes to delete them.
Okay, so you click on the text box to delete. Sorry, I'm getting notifications about some big thunderstorm or something.
It's telling you not to go outside, Mary, and to bring everything indoors.
Okay.
So, okay. All right, so the first thing you want to do is add a background. So you just go right here to where it says background, click that, and then choose image, and then go to Google image search. And then right up here, you just do floor and wall. And then you just look through and pick one that you like. So I've been using this one a lot. I kind of like this one. And then you click insert. And there it is. So now you can add anything to your room that you want. So in order to do that, you go up to insert, and then image, and then search the web. Now, important for all the furniture that you put in, it needs to have a transparent background. And what that just means is so there's no white border around it. So like in between your table legs or chair legs, you won't see a white background. You'll see the wall or the floor behind it. So I'm just going to put in transparent chair. So then I can just, you can scroll down, find one that you like. I'll just pick this one right here just because it's easy to grab it. Then you can resize it. You can move it. And if you click Format Options and then click Recolor, you can pick a different color. If you want your chair facing a different direction, you just go here to Arrange, and then Rotate, and then Flip horizontally, and you can have it facing that direction. All right, so I'll add a couple more things and then I'll show you how to do the links. Maybe a rug. So now this rug here is not very cute, but I can change the color. I'm just going to move it down to the floor. I'm going to kind of squish it down a little bit so it looks like it's laying flat. Now, I put the chair there first so that you'll see it looks like the rug is blocking the chair. So what I can do is go to Arrange and then go to Order, and I can send it to the back. So it sent it behind the chair. So now it looks like the chair is on top of the rug. And I'm just gonna change the color of that rug because it's really ugly. Okay. So these choices here when you're searching for images are kind of limited. So what you could do is you could go to Google and do a search. And then I just did a quick search for classroom posters. And if you find one you like, you can click it and drag it. Sometimes you'll have to put like classroom posters, transparent background, or table, transparent background. And it's kind of trial and error because some really do have a transparent background, some don't. So you just kind of have to play around. But you can find one you like, click it, and then drag it right to that little tab where my Google slide is, plop it in there, and then instantly this is a poster hanging on my wall. If I want to add a border to it, I click right here, and this is the border weight. So I'll do like that, and then you can change the color of it. So you can do bookshelves, and then you can search for the covers of books and put them on the shelf, and then you can attach the links to that. But I know this is very basic, but I'll get right to doing the links if that's okay, unless you want to see anything else first.
No, I think that's good. Great. I think that it's, at first I thought we were going to have to pay for the poster because I saw price on top.
No, this is all free. And like I said, I'll tell you those Facebook groups. So if you're on Facebook, teachers are being so generous and sharing everything. So it's really nice. And some, like when I first started doing this, I don't know, April, beginning of May, I had never even used Google Slides before. I just watched a couple of YouTube videos and learned how to do it. But some of these teachers are amazing. They're spending way too much time on it, and these rooms are incredible. Okay, so.
And I'm going to tell you guys, this is not hard because, like, we have teachers who struggled, and Jackie can agree with this, like, literally struggled to log in, like, last September, and we're making these classrooms. So once you get it down pat, it's really, really easy to do. It's just a little time consuming.
Right, yeah, it is super easy. Okay, so if you go to YouTube, let's say I want to add a Jack Hartman video. So you just find one you want, and okay. Do you guys know about Safe YouTube?
No.
Okay, I will show you that right now. So you know how when you share videos, like sometimes it'll automatically go into another video, or you have all these over here, or you get pop-up ads. So you can take every link on YouTube and put it into Safe YouTube, and then you have a link that's completely free of all of them. So you just hit share right here, copy the link, And then the site is safeyoutube.net.
So when you share and copy, it comes right up?
Yep. And then, well, you have to go to the website, safeyoutube.net.
Oh.
So then you paste your link right down here. And then click Generate Link. And then here is your brand new link that's free of ads. So then you click Copy. Now you go back to your Google slide and you pick where you want to put that video. So I would, of course, put that with a 100 chart, but since I don't have one, I'll just put it on this poster. So you click the poster to make sure it's highlighted, and then click this little chain link right there. Paste your link in there. Click Apply, and there's your link.
So the kids can see that it's a link. They don't, because I was wondering how they see it.
They actually can't. Like, this is just because we're still in Google Slides that you can see it like that. But when you, once I show you what you have to do to share it with the kids, it'll look more like this. So they'll see that, see the little handprint will come up.
Yeah.
So that's how they'll know there's a link attached to those things.
Okay.
But the first time I shared it, I just I share on Dojo. So I just did an explanation to the kids and parents. If you click this, it will take you here. If you click this, it will take you here. And then after the first time or two, they had it all figured out and they were pros. So you could attach links to anything. Now, do you guys know how to use Screencast-O-Matic?
No.
Okay, I'll show you that too. So that's how I record all of my videos. So this is Screencast-O-Matic. So if you go to screencast-o-matic.com, you have to set up an account. It's completely free, but they have 3 different types of memberships that you can have. There's the free one where you can basically do everything you need to do. There's one for $20 a year where it just gives you a few more editing options. And then there's one, I forget how much the highest level is, but I didn't even bother with that. I went ahead and did the $20 a year one just because it was cheap and it, you know, I just wanted to make sure all my videos were saved. So I joined. So if you want to pull up a story from Journeys or pull up the math workbook pages or anything really, you can use Screencast-O-Matic and you can record your screen, or you can record your screen plus your face, or you can just record your face. So it's totally up to you how you do it. So here's a story from Journeys. And then, oh, I almost forgot. In order to do that, you have to hit right here, Launch Recorder. I haven't used it in a while, sorry, so it's updating. Okay, so now this box pops up. So now you can go to whatever it is that you want to record. If you want to record your whole entire screen, you just stretch the box to be your whole entire screen. I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to size it to the page of the book. Okay, so right here, I do not want to record any audio from my computer. So there's an X right there. I just want to record my voice. And I want to record the screen. But like I said, if you want to do the screen plus your little face in the corner, then you could do both. Or you can just record yourself and hit webcam. But you can just do screen. And then you hit record. It gives you a little countdown. And then you can start recording and you can flip through the pages, read the whole story. It's great because you can ask comprehension questions or you can add things to make it a little more personal. And then you just stop when you're done. Click done. And then you can save it and upload it, give it a name. I'm not going to do that because obviously I didn't really record anything, but it stores it right on your own Screencast-O-Matic page.
So,
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. It stores it on your Screencast-O-Matic page.
Yep.
And then you would copy it somehow to your Google Classroom.
Yep. So then, I don't know why this isn't closing. All right, I'll worry about that later. So then let's say if I want to share this one, I click that little clipboard right here, and then I copy the link, and then I go into my Google slide, and I can do the same thing. Click on wherever you want to share it, and then the link, and then paste it, and then it's there. All right, sorry, I'm trying to go back to this so that I can exit this. I don't know why it's not getting rid of that box.
I think if you hit trash, Jackie,
I
and
did that.
delete
it.
you wanted.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what I did. And then cancel.
Yeah.
Okay, see, I wasn't actually reading it.
Right.
Okay, so now imagine this is all done and it's perfect and it's actually how I want it to be. Then in order to share it, a lot of teachers that are doing this are using Google Slides as their platform, which we are not. So we have to save it in a different way before we can share it. So if you go here to File, and then
Here, let me move us.
there, I got it. All right. So then click Download, and then go to PDF. And then it will save it as a PDF. So then when you're ready to share it, how are you guys, what are you sharing things on?
We're all different. Some people
Okay.
have Schoology Conference. Some people are using Teams,
Okay.
life size. So
Okay, well, I'll show you, if you don't mind, on Dojo, just because that's what I used, so that's easy for me to figure out. So when I wanted to share it on Dojo, I would just click File, and then I would browse my files. Now, this part is important. So once you download it as a PDF, don't try to save it to your desktop or anything and then share from your desktop, because for some reason, all of your links are killed when you do that. So you have to go to your downloads and then find it from there and then click Open to attach it. I didn't even name that file. I think it was just untitled.
So
Yeah,
like with
so-
Microsoft Teams right now, they are not giving us that option. We just have to share our screen. So how would that work?
Well, hopefully, Mary, they're saying that is going to be changed by the time the school year happens.
Okay.
So they are saying that is going to be changed. So they're saying that it's going to be updated and to the point of Google Classroom, which in Google Classroom you can do all of this stuff. So
Right. Yeah.
the issue is why we as a school district can't do Google Classroom is because the iPads are too old. They can't take the update. You have to have an iPad 4, or actually I think it's an iPad 5 or above, to download the Google Classroom, the whole system. And so that's why we can't do Google Classroom. So some kids that use laptops, you probably could do Google Classroom, because I know Abby's teachers were doing Google Classroom. So
Okay.
I would love to use it for my my class, which I do, is business intro to interviews and job search and so on and so forth in high school. I think it would be wonderful. This is Google Classroom we're learning right now, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So when you share it as a PDF, it looks kind of like this, and then you just have to teach your kids that they just click on it, and then there it is. So I added, I put the Clever icon there, so there's a link to Clever, and then this is one that I just did over the summer just for fun. So I did links to a couple sites, and there's read alouds and different things like that. But I will show you the lady, I'm trying to remember her name. Right there, Catherine Panzer. So she's the lady, I watched the very first tutorial on how to build one of these. She's very good. She teaches, I think, 4th grade, so she might be good for you to watch if you're working with older students, because she's more tailored for older kids. But just remember, when you watch her, she's using Google Classroom. So she, at some point, will tell you to take a screenshot of your Google slide before you share it, but you don't have to do that. We're doing a PDF instead of that.
Okay. So I'm going to be bribing you for a one-on-one, so start figuring out your amount.
Anytime. And then if you want to learn more about Screencast-O-Matic or anything else really, there's a YouTube channel called Technology for Teachers. So go to Technology for Teachers, Screencast-O-Matic, and he can explain way better than me how to use that. He was really good. I'll show you.
Put recordings in. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I use that all the time. And then
So our teachers, and especially again, you guys, I only worked with pre-K to 4, so during the COVID time. But we had teachers who recorded themselves saying the pledge every morning.